And I think that's one of the main strengths of integrated lab. One is that you can use equipment and learn techniques that you wouldn't have another opportunity to learn in just your regular undergraduate chemistry classes. And also its ability to develop leadership skills, because Guilford's a small school, and while there's a lot of great benefits to it, there aren't a lot of research opportunities, and integrated lab really fills in those gaps.
The memorable experience I had in integrated lab was last year's project where we explored chemiluminescence. The project my group looked at, was the effect that certain metal complexes had on the luminescence of a methyl salicylate derivative. We also looked at the complex's effect on an M-cresol derivative and its luminescence. We were measuring the temperature change through the reaction, the pressure change due to the gases being released, and the actual luminescence itself, and seeing how each of the complexes impacted those different aspects of the reaction. It was memorable because we were using a lot of analysis techniques that I hadn't used before, that the rest of the group hadn't used before.
I've been in integrated lab for 5 years. And one of my most memorable years, and favorite as well, was when we focused on supramolecular chemistry. And this was a very, very broad topic, which was really great for our group because we decided to develop a project around something that we personally were interested in. And most of us were pre-med students, so we wanted to focus on an experiment that explored certain drug behaviors. So we developed a project around carbon dioxide dependent hydrogels, focusing on kind of how they could be used to mimic certain drug actions and reactions. And so not only were we able to work on something, that combined both our interest in chemistry and our interest in medicine, we learned so many new skills along the way by using equipment that we didn't have the opportunity to use in our regular classroom laboratories, and working to replicate certain experiments that we were basing our research off of, using labs that were significantly less well equipped and with significantly lower budget. So really getting creative when it came to conducting our work.
So a strength of integrated lab was, especially as an upperclassman, you get to kind of take a leadership role, and you also get a lot of freedom to explore and really kind of direct your own learning. So combination of just getting, that can help build confidence.
And learning how to work with a variety of people, some who you may not agree with at times, some who could be your best friends, and learning conflict resolution within that group and how to compromise. Additionally, separating your professional and personal opinions, and just generally how to be a cohesive group in a stressful situation. All that and many, many more things worked to make integrated lab an extremely valuable part of my education.